Holla. Motor Cop Chronicles. We ride. We ride. Yeah. Chrome thunder rolling, hear the war drums crack. 2 wheels, blue steel, got the whole street back. Wind in my face like a storm from the north. Viking blood pumping every time I roll forth. Leather like armor, bad shine like gold. Road king howling near the saga unfold. White lines blur when the throttle gets twisted. Outlaw heartbeat, yeah, you know we enlisted. Not just riding, this is war on the street. Every shift's a battle, every stop we compete. From the bayou nights to the city lights glowing. Motor Cop thunder, yeah, you know we stay ride like Vikings storming the night. Sirens like thunder, fire ignite. 2 wheels, 1 cold, we don't break, we don't fold. Motor Cop warriors, iron heart, steel soul. We ride, hear the engine cry. Live fast on the road, never fear, never die. If you see them lights flash, better move aside. Cause the kings of the highway on the warpath ride. Yeah. Helmet down low, got the eyes on scan. Reading every move like a battle-hardened man. Radar like a spear, yeah, strikes from afar. Leader laser focus, yeah, we know who you are. We ain't just cops, we the last of a breed. Ride storms in the chaos where the brave hearts bleed. Split lanes like axes cutting straight through fear. When the wolves start howling, Motor Cop's here. Scene crashes, chaos, blood on the ground. Still twist that throttle when the call comes down. Brotherhood tied like a shield while standing. When one goes down, you got 10 more landing. We ride like Vikings storming the night. Sirens like thunder, fire ignite. 2 wheels, 1 cold, we don't break, we don't fold. Motor Cop warriors, iron heart, steel soul. We ride, hear the engine cry. Live fast on the road, never fear, never die. If you see them lights flash, better move aside. Cause the kings of the highway on the warpath ride. Valhalla ain't distant, it's a throttle away. Every shift we gamble what tomorrow might say. But we laugh in the danger, middle finger to fade. Cause a Motor Cop rider don't hesitate. From parade lines to high-speed chase, we bring order to chaos, put fear in this place. From Mardi Gras beats to the midnight calls, we stand 10 toes when the darkness falls. The P crews are jokes, but we still run the game. 2 wheels or 4, respect the name. Motor Cop Chronicles, yeah, the legend gets told. Every ride another story, carved in bold. Not for the weak, not for the scared. This life right here, yeah, if you were prepared. Grip tight, lean hard, let the pavement know. When the Motor Cop rolls, everybody move slow. We ride like Vikings. We ride like.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This site is for educational purposes only.
All right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening, all at the same time. Just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Good afternoon, you beautiful people. Oh, two of you.
Oh, two of them. We done fell off.
Yeah. Damn, they seemed there was no host there last week. What did you do?
I don't know. I didn't think the show was that bad last week by myself.
Damn.
Aaron's here at least. Somebody else.
Yeah. Got them.
I don't know. I was looking at that and I'm like, usually we had more people coming in. And I don't know. Maybe they'll come in a little bit.
Oh, we're climbing.
So I was like, geez.
Yeah, so how was it last week? Is there anything special y'all did?
No, just me. I was by myself.
Did Roy find another boyfriend?
Oh, we did find Roy some dates, yes. Let's get everything else out the way, and we're going to do Roy's Corner.
Oh, hell yeah.
So if anybody would like any merchandise or anything, you can go to Etsy store, Motor Cop Chronicles Etsy store. Check it out. See if anything there you like. If you want any extra episodes,
just call me. I'll log in using his shit and send it to you.
yeah, charge it to my account. If anybody wants any extra episodes, want to be a crew member or a hang around, you can check Patreon out. We got Don Paulson. He's a full crew member. We got just CHP Road Dog, our friend from California over there. We have Stacy McClendon, our hang around. Miss Kelly Meyer, Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life. Mr. William Gibo, New York. Dan Carlson with Lang Yap, Woodworking. Hoppy Hopperson. I think that's the new name of it. Mr. Blake Walker. We got JoJo, our favorite girl from down under, and Tasha from the great state of Washington. Appreciate y'all keeping the lights on. There he is. Mr. Gibo is here. Starting to wonder.
Hey, Gibo.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Aaron. So I did fine. Got it all off. I'm used. I've done plenty solos. So, are you thirsty? Do you need a trough with your little gallon of water there?
Yes, I do. I actually just opened that. That's what all that fucking noise was. That case of water over here.
You don't have cups,
but
you need,
I do have cups, but they're in the other room.
You
I don't
send
want to
you
stand
a
up
cup
right now.
or something. Why you ain't got no pants on?
I do have pants. Well, basketball shorts. It all depends. And the nights I think the podcast is going to run long, I put my whole uniform on and keep the top off. Just leave my undershirt. But on nights where I think we're going to be all right, I just wear basketball shorts.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
So let's see what Roy Spalding has to tell us. What kind of advice he has for us.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us.
Did you know that? In Saudi Arabia, a dozen camels were disqualified from a beauty contest for getting Botox injections to make them more attractive? I just want to know, how did they even know that? Roy out.
I mean,
They appear unattractive all the time.
did their lips look less wrinkly or something? I mean, what the fuck, Roy?
Yeah, I'm so confused. Now, I mean, that's right up there with, like, making your sheep look sexy.
Yeah, it's like some kind of goat beauty pageant and
I feel like this is some Middle Eastern problems.
Muslim countries.
Motherfucker just called him Muslim.
Muslims.
Like it's spelled M-O-O-S.
Muslim. Shit. So, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't have nothing for him. I don't care. Yeah, I said that. Yeah,
Just do not bite the camel's testicles.
Yeah, don't bite camels on the balls. It's not nice.
And did you see that 600-pound sisters chick? She got bit. She was doing one of those fucking like drive-through car ride things where you see animals, and there was a camel, and I guess she was smoking weed, and the fucking camel reached in the car and took a chunk out of her arm. Well,
she had enough. She had enough chunks.
Yeah,
she's 600 pounds.
Well, that's what I'm saying is when the fucking police showed up and seen that she was bleeding like that, they arrested her for like entering the facility with drugs. And fucking nailed her. So she's on probation now for like years for possession of marijuana, and she got bit by a fucking camel.
That's right. Don't fuck with the camel.
Let's
Let's see if y'all remember old Roy P.
Bad means
had
no.
had a double. Y'all remember?
Oh, was he going on a double date?
He had a double bond out
Uh-oh.
with these two.
Gotta
pull
see
up
these
on
ladies. I know they're gorgeous.
This one and this one.
What the fuck were y'all thinking? You could tell I wasn't here. These are normal people.
She had blue hair.
Well, I mean, but it's almost washed out.
But Roy P. called in with his date to tell us how it went.
I was minding my own business, giving my black PT Cruiser with the flames and gold rims a fresh coat of tire shine when my phone lit up. It was the Motor Cop crew. I answered, Roy P. Bail Bond Dating Service. I mean bail bonding. Iceman says, Roy, we've got a special assignment. Now every time he says special assignment, my blood pressure goes up about 20 points. What's the deal? He says, double bond. I nearly dropped the phone. Double? You mean 2 women? That's right. Folks, I ain't gonna lie. I started fixing my hair in the rearview mirror before I even got to the jail. The first one walked out wearing bright pink jail clothes with those big black-rimmed glasses. She looked like she'd spent the last 3 nights arguing with the manager at Dollar General over expired coupons. She had that look that said, I know where your phone charger is because I already borrowed it. Then out came contestant number 2, blue-green hair. Bangs cut so crooked they looked like she'd used a weed eater. She looked like a smurf that lost a fight with a bottle of peroxide. I looked at both of them and thought, Roy, today might be your lucky day. They both climbed into the back seat. I looked in the mirror. 2 women, 1 Roy. The PT Cruiser smelled like strawberry vape juice, cheap perfume, and poor decisions. Life was good. I figured I'd impress them. Waffle House is on me, ladies. They both smiled. Now, I hadn't seen either one smile until then. One smiled like she was plotting something. The other smiled like she'd forgotten why she was smiling halfway through it. I ignored every warning sign. We slid into a booth. I ordered the all-star breakfast. One ordered scattered, smothered, covered, chunked, diced, peppered, topped. I think she accidentally ordered the grill itself. The other asked if Waffle House accepted bail bonds as payment. Still, I thought I was in. About halfway through breakfast, the front door opened. In walked Free Bird. That man had sunglasses on indoors, hair flowing, walking like he owned every bird feeder in America. Both girls froze. One whispered, Is that Free Bird? The other gasped. I heard he owns acres of premium bird seed. Bird seed? I didn't know what was happening. Before I could ask, Free Bird reached into his pocket, pulled out a bag of sunflower seeds, and casually rattled it. Y'all, those 2 women stood up so fast they nearly flipped the table over. One yelled,
Dear God.
That's the good stuff. The other hollered, I heard it's black oil sunflower. They took off after him like ducks chasing a loaf of bread. Free Bird didn't even look back. He just kept shaking that little bag of bird seed while they followed him right out the door. 5 minutes later,
Oh my God.
the waitress walked over. Sir, they left. I noticed. They also said you're paying. Of course they did. Then she handed me the bill. Folks, I thought she accidentally included the mortgage payment between waffles, hash browns, pecan waffles, extra bacon, 3 slices of cheesecake, 8 chocolate milks, and enough coffee to keep a truck stop awake. I was staring at a bill that could have financed another PT Cruiser. As I was paying, my phone buzzed. Text message. It was from one of the girls. I smiled. Here we go. Maybe she wanted another date. Maybe she missed me. Maybe she'd realized what kind of man Roy P. really was. I opened the picture. There was Free Bird. Both girls. A giant feather bed. Pillows everywhere. One of them was tossing birdseed in the air like flower petals. The other had written on the picture, Thanks for breakfast, Roy. The second text came in. By the way, if either one of us misses court, you're still responsible for both bonds. I just sat there, looking at my phone, looking at my empty wallet, looking at my Waffle House receipt. I looked up toward the ceiling and whispered, Iceman, next time, just let me bond out a guy.
Be careful, Roy. We can always do it. Well,
Fucking, that's crazy. We all know you don't invite fucking Freebird nowhere.
he didn't invite him. He just showed up, stole them.
Motherfucker.
He stole them.
That's where he's been. He's been avoiding us so he could chase around fucking Roy P.
That's right.
Some of that,
Stole some of that jailhouse coochie. Yes, he did cockblock poor old Roy. But what the good news is we have 3 more contestants coming up. Welcome, Stacy. Welcome, Deb. And our 3 contestants for this week, we got number 1. This lovely young lady.
You got my hairline.
Who has Holster's hairline. She is 18 years old. 5'8", 140 pounds. She was
from another mister.
She was arrested for cruelty to juveniles, disturbing the peace by fighting, and aggravated assault. She sounds like a hell of a good time there. Next, we have number 2. This lovely 39-year-old lady, who's 5 foot tall and 150 pounds, was arrested for aggravated battery, criminal damage to property, and contributing to the delinquency of juveniles.
Oh, she was trying to get them young thugs drunk so they'd fuck her. That's what that was.
Yeah, I don't know.
She looks gangster, man. She looks
Yeah,
like
she looks meaner than a 3-legged cat in a sack of rocks. So then we got number 3. Boom. My favorite of the week.
Oh, she's scary. Why is she in there?
31 years old. She is, y'all sitting down for this one?
She's pretty. You know she's a psycho.
She was arrested for sexual abuse of animals, providing a function for sexual abuse of animals, and also a charge of being a participant in having animals.
She had her own donkey show. What state is this?
She was that's right here local. In the parish.
How come I'm not surprised? I mean, what the fuck is going on in the water in the parishes?
I'm telling you. Look, we already got 2 votes for number 3.
Yeah, I'm voting number 3. Fucking 100% fact.
We got 3 for number 3. It don't say what kind of animals. I'm guessing it might have been a little doggy style or something. Might have been some donkey. I don't know.
Just remember there for a while, we had a few people arrested having sex with dogs, and then suddenly the fucking guy that was breaking into the house, the German Shepherd, fucked him.
Yeah. No, he broke in and tried to. He broke in and tried to fuck the German Shepherd.
Didn't the dog get him in the doggy door or something?
No.
We made that
Kelly's got number 3.
Yeah,
I'm going for number 3. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already for number 3. Pretty sure that's who's gonna get it.
That's how many people we got in here. So.
Is right here. Yeah, Roy better look. Yvette's voting for number 3. Everybody's voting for number 3.
You got to find more information about this fucking story. You know that, right? Like, this is not going to be acceptable.
Jibo, I don't know if Roy going to do it that way. He may get done that way.
Well, all Roy's got to do is he's got to be.
She might have him. If he starts barking like a dog, like Roy already hates us, so it's all right.
Roy's going to start off his next episode at the dog pound, because he's picking out a new dog when this bitch calls, I think. And he's going to bring his German Shepherd, and she's going to run off with him, I think. It's just...
we never know. We never know. Did you read any of the stories?
But I think it is going to be more of a donkey show type deal. Yeah, I mean, well, you only sent fucking 3.
Yeah, well, I got more than 3, but that's the 3 written one.
So the first one I didn't know.
Pegged.
I didn't think you had a bunch of questions. This first story coming out of Cook County Sheriff's Office shows a man. Is that the one you want to do first?
Yes.
So a man was entered into a correctional facility, and when he went in there, they x-rayed him, and this is what they found. I can't remember. It's basically like a baby Glock size. It's like a 380.
No,
but they
not.
found it down. If you look at the photo on the bottom right, it is definitely a little baby gun.
Right here.
That's not a normal handgun. Like, you know how like your pinky.
It's like a
and these two are
subcompact.
off, right? But regardless, obviously the sheriff's office deputies did not properly check this man, and they're lucky to be alive because you end up transporting this guy with his hands behind his back, and we've seen plenty enough videos of guys slipping the cuffs and getting them out front. This young man had a firearm fully loaded with one in the tube, right in his cock. It was right up front in his underwear, and he could clearly grab a hold of that.
You don't think the butt was stuck in his butt?
You know, no. I'm pretty confident it's not, because if you zoom in on that photo right there, because I have to do this shit all night. It's
You
in
digging
his
people's
thigh.
butts all night?
No,
You
I watch
nasty
this-
fucker.
I watch these cameras and make sure that people don't come through with guns, but or knives. But this right here, if you look, it's more in his upper thigh, which tells me it had to be in like his underwear.
Maybe they thought it was his BBC when they were searching him.
I don't understand that, because it takes nothing to just, you're wearing gloves if you're searching somebody properly anyway. Use the back of your hand and kind of just tap them in the dick area. Trust me, if it's flesh, you'll notice.
You
compared
look
to a gun.
All honesty, you know, guys, girls, whenever you're searching people, especially guys, you got to dig up in there and get your hands up and against that nut sack and press up on it to feel it. You can't be skipping it, because that's how people
Like I
get
said,
killed. They're lucky
even if
nobody got killed.
The new standards now with the back of your hand and shit, it ain't no big deal. You just take the back of your hand, you push it right in there. You'll know if there's something solid.
Holster actually, when he was still doing law enforcement, he got in trouble because they told him he had to stop sticking his hands down the front of men's pants, and every time he'd grab it, he'd go woohoo, and stop giving them woohoos.
I'd be like, hey, you packing, ain't you, buddy? They're gonna like you down there.
Yeah, he was always, he would give them the woohoo.
But you know, I'm still dumbfounded, because you know what you catch more often than not, right alongside of somebody's dick. Because I find it once a fucking week.
You catch herpes.
No,
especially if you don't wash your hands and you touch your face.
Motherfuckers sneaking marijuana fucking vapes into the fucking facilities. They think that if they stick it in their dick, like near their dick, that they'll get away with it.
Stuck it in their dick?
Like literally,
that's a big pee hole.
They put it right between their sack and their dick, and then the underwear presses it together. Because I'm like, what is that? The metal detector's hitting and shit. You put them through the machines, and then you're like, yeah, cute story, dude. Like, I'm not gonna find it. And then, you know, fucking either you make them pull it out or you got to go in there for it. But it's like, what the fuck?
So did you clean it off before you smoked it, or you just had dick flavor on it?
I haven't had to buy one in years.
Y'all remember that if Holster ever offers you a THC vape, okay?
I got it off his dick. Man, I've seen so many people fucking you remember the Benoit balls that you roll in your hands back in the 90s and 2000s they were selling? I've had people that come in and that's up their ass. And I can't figure out why the metal detector won't stop going off, and bam, that's it.
Then do you stick your finger in there and do the hook, or you hook
nope.
it? Or?
I get them an escort to the fucking medical, and then they go in for surgery. They pull that shit out.
Yeah, Holster was a very, they called him the Dickinator when he was working there.
I'm a proficient checker.
They called him the Dickinator. People would not try to get arrested when he was working.
That's right. That's right. They still do. Avoid me, motherfucker. I will touch you all over.
Oh, this next one we're going from the prison purse to the diabetes in the box.
The box? We haven't heard from him lately.
He's supposed to come into town Friday. I told him we'll have to do lunch.
Cool, yeah. Do a little special or something.
If we do lunch, I'll try to go live or do supper or something. So let's see. We got a little video.
A man arranged to deliver snack cakes to stores, but the deliveries never arrived.
Channel 11's Christine D'Antonio is in Washington County with the bizarre snack cake scheme. This Giant Eagle here in South Strabane is one of the 3 stores this man reportedly
Can we
defrauded.
pause this so we could take a poll?
Giant Eagle.
Okay, guys. So here we have a poll. Okay, I want to have with all of you wonderful people in the chat. So we all know if you go to the grocery store and you're trying to buy goodies, and those goodies are now extremely inflated in price. And then, hey, Friday, your old man or somebody goes, hey, we want to go to the flea market and see what's going on. And y'all go into the flea market and y'all find the same shit you've seen at the grocery store, but it's fucking half price. Do you give a fuck if it's stolen? Because I personally do not. It is going to taste just as good. That's just what I wanted to poll real quick. Because a stolen cheeseburger tastes just as good as a paid-for cheeseburger, if not better. I think it might taste better for this half price.
Depends on how old it is.
Well, going from this story, they're fresh. Okay. I don't give a fuck.
Bizarre scheme. He was supposed to deliver these Little Debbie snack cakes.
I love Nutter Butters.
I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite. How do you eat them? I like take them apart when I eat them.
No, I ate them like a candy bar.
Oh, I like peel each layer off and I'll eat it like in layers.
You know what it reminds
That's like a
me of when you
Twix.
do that?
Like a Twix. When I have a
the
Twix.
sugar bars?
Yeah.
Reminds me of those stacked covered in chocolate.
Yeah, but like a Twix, I eat all the caramel off the top of it. Then I nibble all the chocolate around it, and then I eat the cookie.
Yeah, we can't taste misdemeanors. I love that shit. Aaron, I love it.
Misdemeanors are delicious.
They are.
Word was spreading to shoppers in Washington about how police say James Powell stole $17,000 worth of Little Debbie.
This dude, he stole $17,000 worth of Little Debbie cakes. If you look at him, he looks like he might have licked them before he sold them to you, okay?
He ate his profits, y'all.
Yeah. See? Aaron said he's hilarious, too. This dude looks like he licked them first, okay? Those Star Crunches, those Star Crunches weren't extra shiny. That was spit.
Little Debbie snacks from 3 different stores.
It's a pretty thought up scheme. He definitely thought about it for a while.
Washington police say the 29-year-old who lives in West Virginia reportedly started this scheme around this time last year.
Heck.
Police say Powell was an independent employee for Stewart Snacks, which distributes Little Debbie snacks.
Yep.
While
Contractor.
Powell was working as a distributor, police say he created fake delivery invoices that said the Little Debbie products had been delivered to Giant Eagle, Shop and Save, and the Walmart in Washington County.
None of the stores in this area actually received the product. There was invoices fraudulently issued to them.
Well, that's how you got
employee
caught.
Signatures that were forged.
You got greedy.
So those invoices were billed.
Yeah, but these stores are so big. I think he did this shit for like a year. It took him like a year before they caught on to it. They're like,
yeah, but at the same time,
we hadn't had Little Debbie's here forever.
But I mean, why wouldn't he take, say, if he was delivering 100, cases of Little Debbie's, why wouldn't he take like 2 cases at a time?
He might have been.
This motherfucker, well, it sounds like they didn't have no Little Debbie's for a year. Well, that's how you get caught. Them bitches knew it. Ain't nobody comes back there and catches those contractors and counts those boxes when they deliver it.
No.
Fucking crazy.
I remember when Little Debbie's, I'm telling my age, I remember when Little Debbie's used to be 99 cents for the whole entire box. You'd buy the whole box of Little Debbie's for 99 cents. Now it's like
no reason they
$5 or $6.
They could make plenty of profit if they still charge 99 cents.
Stores,
just not as
much. And then they contacted the manufacturer and disputed them, obviously.
Police say Powell received commission payments totaling over $17,000 for the deliveries that never happened. So what did Powell do with the Little Debbie snacks?
We've heard that he was selling some of the product out of the back of a truck at some flea markets around.
He was selling out of the back of his car? No, I wouldn't buy them.
Washington police
Liar.
say this is something they haven't seen before.
Not for the same price, no.
I've been calling up and said, oh, Stare, they got a dude that's selling Little Debbie's out his trunk for $2 a box.
I'd be like, I know, and I'm not going to go bust him because that's where I buy my little fucking Debbie's.
Brad,
Okay,
it's like, give me a couple extra boxes.
Have you never walked through Walmart and had some shady guy go, hey, man, come here for a minute. Come here. And you're like, what? And they're like, let me show you this. You like tools? And open the back of your car, and there's a whole bunch of brand new tools in the bed of their truck. And they're like, you give me $100, you can have all these tools. Bitch, I have never almost broken my hand by reaching into my pocket so fast. Like, have you guys never had this type of shit? Or the guy with the stereo?
The stereo with no guts in it. Yeah.
There's all kinds of shit. I love
We
that.
had, it was a couple, what's up, Dean? It was about 2 weeks ago. I was out booting trucks. We stopped at a gas station probably about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. This dude came up to me and Shane and tried to sell us told us he had some brand new Ray-Ban sunglasses. I'm like, get out of my face. I ain't buying this shit from some shady dude 1 o'clock in the morning.
Why would you not buy shades from some shady dude?
Because I'm pretty sure they were fake as shit.
Shades. Okay, well, you ain't going to pay real prices. It's like when somebody says, I got this $10,000 Rolex here for $75, and it looks real. Guess who's buying the $75 Rolex?
Yes, I remember Miss Maud. They still make the brownies and stuff like that, Jennifer. You go to Dollar General.
Probably some story to why this all happened the way that it did, because this isn't something that just happens on a day-to-day basis.
They're going to make a Netflix documentary about this guy. He's a fucking modern-day hero.
Back here to Washington,
going to extradite his ass.
They were Bay Rams.
Reporting from Washington.
Or some gay Rams or something like that. Anyway, that dude was kind of creepy looking. He was selling them to the Mexicans at the flea market.
No bueno.
Little Carlos was running around with a little chocolatey smile.
I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. It's seriously. I mean, like, straight up, I'm that kind of guy that if you have steaks inside of the fucking Walmart that are $17.99 for like one steak, and you go outside and the guy goes, "Hey, $15 4 steaks," be like, "I'll buy these." Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like Aaron said, you can't taste misdemeanors. Just don't be like that one meat thief guy and get caught with all that meat. That's a felony.
Meat in your pants.
No, remember the guy with the truck full of meat when he got pulled over? We covered that story.
Where that?
And the next story fucks me up because it had pictures of dogs, and I thought it was going to be a cool little story. Has nothing.
I can't. For some reason, I don't know where my story went to. So, I mean, I know the gist of it, but if you want to read over it,
yeah, sure, absolutely. The Dallas police officer. So what we have here in Dallas, no big fucking surprise, is a sergeant was suspended for 15 days for not allegedly, he fucking did it. If they suspended him, he fucking did it. Taking a female officer's phone and sending her intimate photos to himself. See, now this guy, this is what fucks me up. You see up here, he's got this cute little kitten, and he's got all these photos of him with dogs and all kinds of shit. I don't know what's up with that, but I thought the story is going to be about cute little fucking stories. And no. It was somehow this sergeant ended up with the police officer's phone. And I guess she had nudes and shit in there.
He said
and he decided to send them to himself.
You didn't read the story.
No, I didn't. I read the clips.
I read the story.
Better than you, though.
He was the sergeant, and he told her, he asked her about some game or something or on her phone, but he had watched her earlier over her shoulder and saw what her passcode was. He's like, "Hey, you want me to download this game on your phone for you?" And she was like, "Mr. Sergeant," she said, "Sure." So while he was had her phone, he kind of made sure she couldn't see what he was doing, and he opened up one of those private photo apps or something, and I guess she had some nudies of herself in there, and so he texted them to himself, and then she noticed later on that day that the last person that she had texted was him, and she's like, didn't remember texting him, and looked and seen that these pictures had been sent, and she knew she didn't do it. Well, she ended up reporting them, but what's fucked up about it, this dude should have been freaking fired for some shit like this. And he got a 15-day suspension instead. And of course, you see a picture of him up here, and with this kitty cat. So we already know he was. Besides that kitty cat, he was wanting to play with her kitty cat also over there because he's a sick bastard. Let me tell you what. I mean, that to me, that's almost. I mean, you some kind of peeping Tom creeper motherfucker. You gonna steal some nudie pics of some chick on there? What?
Just coming from the guy who used to send me dick pics all the time. How you like my new watch? And there's this giant cock.
Well,
man,
I
there's
mean,
a spider
but
in my
you
toilet.
But you didn't steal them or nothing like that.
No, they were sent to me.
No, see,
Just
this
by my
guy
friend.
stole the picture. So
Well, that's another thing too. I think if he would have tried to distribute those photos, I think that probably would have constituted another charge. But being it was caught so fast, he didn't even have a chance.
he didn't have time to whack off on it good.
But the crazy thing is, he's on 15 fucking days, so he
It's
got a
like-
15-day paid vacation.
no,
Paid,
it's
y'all.
probably unpaid.
You think?
It's probably 15 days unpaid, but it don't matter. You're not trustworthy. You're supposed to be a supervisor.
Yeah,
Ain't
sure
nobody
fuck
works.
would be a sergeant.
Ain't nobody works under you can trust you from now on. I wouldn't trust this
Yeah.
fucker with nothing. They should have fired him. He just should have been fired. I'm sorry.
I would say move him to the jail, but he'd have sex with some chick in a prison.
Yeah, he'd probably be stealing
Very
dick
fucking
pics of dudes or something at that point. This dude right here should be fired and shouldn't be a cop no more. Just a piece of shit. Fuck him. Next, we have a video of a lady who 61 years old and survived cancer twice, and then some bad shit happened to her. Enough to piss you off. Jibo, I haven't heard any updates on anything.
After police say he attacked a woman in her 60s who later died from her injuries. According to court documents, 27-year-old Desir Jefferson attacked two people at an apartment complex near Speedway in Alvernon. He allegedly punched a man, then hit 61-year-old Susan Gerke, who was knocked unconscious and suffered a brain bleed that eventually took her life. Yesterday, Jefferson made his first appearance before a judge. He's been charged with second-degree murder in Gerke's death. Jefferson, who has a violent criminal history, is now being held on a $650,000 bond.
This motherfucker has a violent criminal history, which means he should have never been out of jail at this point in his violent career.
Preach.
Now this lady, this 61-year-old lady,
dead.
Survived 2 bouts of cancer now. She beat cancer twice. To get killed,
she's a fucking hero.
To get killed by this piece of shit motherfucker for no reason whatsoever.
At the Pima County Jail. 13 News reporter Kayla Butter joins us complex where this all unfolded. And Kayla, you spoke with Gerke's family today. I can't imagine how they're feeling about this tragedy.
Yeah, Brooke, they're heartbroken, understandably so. I mean, when I got there today, immediately I could feel how heavy those emotions were. They just kept telling me over and over again how supportive and protective she was over those that she cared about. So lots of heavy hearts today, but also they told me how shocked they were that something like this could happen to their family, especially here at this apartment complex that she visited frequently.
I couldn't even walk in the room.
It was like an out-of-body experience.
It was.
It still is.
Frankie and Angelina recall the moment they saw their grandmother, Susan Gerke, in the hospital just hours after she suffered a brutal attack that gave her a brain bleed and ultimately killed her. And Gerke's daughter, Felicia, saying her mother's face looked unrecognizable.
We had my 15-year-old son there with us, and he wanted to see her. She was beat so bad. We went in, I was like, he can't come up here and see her, there's no way.
Last Friday, Gerke was at her boyfriend's apartment when she was allegedly attacked by 27-year-old Desir Jefferson.
I know they have to say it, but I'm gonna say they ain't no allegedly about it.
He fucking did
This
it.
motherfucker did it.
Piece of shit.
A man her family says she didn't know after he began knocking on an upstairs neighbor's door.
My grandma walked out and notified him, like, hey, like, nobody's there right now. And he got really upset and started cussing her out.
According to court documents, that's when Gerke's boyfriend stepped in and was allegedly hit by Jefferson. The interim complaint says when Gerke tried to help her boyfriend up, Jefferson hit her, causing her to hit the pavement and lose consciousness.
My grandma is not a person that likes being around confrontation. So she probably just wanted to get him up and go inside.
And while Gerke's family is heartbroken by her death, they're also upset that Jefferson was out and able to commit the crime in the first place, considering he
100%.
has previous convictions for violent acts.
How many innocent people and family members have to get taken before the state figures out that you can't rehabilitate people like this?
But for now, they remember.
So where's Ben Chump, now Sharpton, out here hollering justice for this lady?
I don't know, but you know what? There needs to be a giant organization that's around the rights of. Oh God, I'm not even going to say it, but around Caucasian rights. How come we got these Ben Chump motherfuckers that show up and this was racist, this was racist. This young lady got attacked for no fucking reason.
She was trying to help her boyfriend up that the motherfucker get punched and knocked down for no reason. But that's because they say, look,
an organization that goes directly after judges.
Say, look, nobody's home up there. I know you're knocking on the door, but nobody's home. Just a piece of shit motherfucker. And let's see how much time he gets now. See if he ought to get life minimum, but I bet he don't.
Bring the stubborn, hardworking, and strong woman who beat cancer twice.
She's an old lady that literally worked her whole life to support her family. And
61's not that old fucker, but okay.
That's
pushing
the most
up on there.
Memorable thing that anybody could do.
A woman who was meant to celebrate her 62nd birthday in just a few days and was looking forward to an upcoming retirement.
I love and miss all of you. Hope everybody's doing good. Till then, see ya. Bye, kids.
Sweetheart.
Gerke's family says that they hope the suspect will serve a long sentence so that the same thing doesn't happen to anyone else's family. They've set up a GoFundMe in her name to cover her funeral costs and her costly end-of-life care. A link to donate can be found on our website at KOLD.com.
The judge should pay for it all.
I think they should start it with some of these judges because there's too many people getting killed by these people they keep letting out of jail. Yep. This next one, we're going over to San Francisco. But it's not the rice-a-roni treat we're going to be talking about.
Damn.
We know San Francisco is extremely liberal, woke. Open-air drug use and all that stuff like that. That's why I put this story up here, because I think it's fucking hilarious.
I thought that was L.A. San Francisco is just like covered in...
San Francisco, yeah, and they drug use on it, it's rampant, homelessness. That's why I thought this story completely is hilarious because, like I said, you're gonna get what you vote for, and it's coming around and gonna slap them in the face full fucking force.
Francisco, more than 100 people rallied, urging city officials to do more to tackle the drug crisis. Some are questioning the success of a key part of Mayor Lurie's strategy, the Reset Center, which is an alternative to jail for people arrested for using drugs.
Reset Center?
Streets. ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Luz Pena has been following the story and joins us live to explain. Luz.
Yes, Amma, the Reset Center is meant to be a new strategy to tackle the drug and mental health crises on the streets, where instead of arresting people and putting them in jail, it allows people to get sober and stable and then connect them with resources. But those who see the need up close are saying the center is not living up to its potential and want more accountability. On the same streets in San Francisco, where about 2 people die from a drug overdose every day, this group rallied for change.
We're fed up as a recovery community.
Cedric Akbar runs the Eleonora Fagan Center in San Francisco, a recovery-focused transitional housing and health facility, also known as a stabilization center. He joined over 100 formerly incarcerated individuals, people in recovery,
like a halfway
and
house.
Advocates, demanding for the city to hold those on the streets accountable.
The last time I checked, sleeping on the street, using drugs on the street is against the law. So I expect the law to be upheld.
In May of this year,
But you wanted them defunded, right?
Now y'all want the law. Y'all want the law upheld now. And y'all want to defund the police. Y'all are so
We wondered how long that was going to take.
Y'all getting tired of it. They get tired of it, ain't they? Well, guess what? It's too late now.
Because they don't even have Winn-Dixie or none of that shit anymore. They are not Winn-Dixie, Walgreens or CVS. Remember, they were pulling them all out.
These are the same people that voted. Same people that vote all these Democrats in. Now you're crying about it.
In May of this year, San Francisco opened the Reset Center, an alternative to jail or the emergency room.
You heard them right. This Reset Center is an alternative to jail. So if you get pops with drugs, instead of sending you to jail, they send you to one of these places to try to get you a little help. That shit don't work. That shit don't work.
They let you go get fucked up in one of these chairs or
something? Basically they let them get. This shit don't work.
I don't know what a halfway house is. I mean, we got those.
This shit don't work.
What the fuck? For people arrested for using drugs or alcohol on city streets. Akbar said the city hasn't sent anyone to his center and questions its effectiveness.
We spent $14 million for the Reset Center. And the Reset Center, I was told that it was going to be used to be able, if people refuse the help or the treatment, that they would be arrested. So the Reset Center is not that.
We went to the Reset Center and saw people occupying some of the therapy recliners. The sheriff's office runs the site and said at least 7.
Y'all heard that, right? The sheriff's department runs the site. And they said they didn't have one chair open. People in there receiving therapy. You know what they call therapy, right?
Drug.
That they letting them do drugs in there. Then the sheriff's office is running it. The sheriff's office is running a drug place, basically.
Where the fuck do the drugs even come from? Because you know they're not going to let you bring in illegal drugs, right?
They probably pumping them full of Suboxone and shit and methadone.
18 of the 25 recliners were occupied. Is the Reset Center working?
So I believe the Reset Center is working. Since we opened May 4th of 2026, basically we had 1,245 arrivals. 1,192 were actually admitted.
Since May, close to 400 people have been referred to other places for help by this center. So
referred to other places. They said they got some people admitted. How many people been arrested? Because if they refuse treatment and they don't want no treatment, they're supposed to be arrested. They didn't give you no arrest numbers, did they? Because they're not arresting nobody.
But I could tell you that you know as well as I know, but I'm not quite sure that our listeners know. We as officers do not get to talk to the media. We would be fired quick as fuck.
This is a sheriff. This might be the sheriff for all we know.
So you see how gold that badge is and all these pretty stars up here and stuff? These people are chosen to talk to the media. So of course he believes it works. Now, what I want to know is if the deputies behind him in those cells and shit, I want to know what they think about it.
Well, when I was in D.C., like I said before, when I was in D.C., I ran into some great cops from all over the nation. We also ran into some cops that work in very woke districts and areas, and guess what they were? They were just as fucking bad as the people they work for. Okay. Now I know, I don't know how these cops work for places like that because they're the same fucking way.
They're the people.
They're the same fucking way.
Over 600 people who just get a pamphlet that says, come back if you need help.
Yes, and like I said, if we don't have consent, we provide them with the information that they need.
Some advocates say that's not enough.
We need to just enforce the law, and we don't. We allow people to do things that are illegal. Nobody's held accountable, and our solution in any public forum is to provide more housing. That is not the answer to San Francisco's drug and homeless crisis.
There's your answer. That's what will happen.
According to the sheriff's office, on average...
No, like I said before, everybody says, all these woke people, I always say, well, you can't, they want to get rid of jails and all that shit like that. Like, you can't arrest your way out of a drug problem. Yeah, the fuck you can. Yes, you can. You build more jails.
You're in jail long enough and you have a proper jail that's not influenced with drugs, then you can get over it.
I have no idea. But you build more jails and you put them in jail. I'd rather spend my tax money on keeping these motherfuckers off the street than my tax money going to get these fucker food stamps and free houses. Okay, at least I'm giving them free food and housing. It's just locked up behind a fucking steel cage. That's what I
Free food and
say.
housing shouldn't fucking exist anyway. Okay, the fucking people that sit around popping kids out left and right just so they can have free medical and a paycheck every month and housing, get fucked. Go out and get a job.
Now this next story, this one probably going to piss you off. Pissed me off. Some people are perpetual victims their entire lives, and
those are the people I was just talking about.
Then, to me, there is zero excuse for leaving or forgetting your child in your car and going to work all day and coming out and finding your child dead in your car. I had 2 children. Guess what I never did? I never forgot them in the car. There is no excuse. Of course, according to this lawyer and this lady, there's all kind of excuses to go around. And like I said, this one's going to piss you off. Exactly, Jennifer. There's zero excuses. But let's play the victim card.
Death of a 1-year-old in Gwinnett County is fueling a push for a new federal law. This is after the mother has been charged with murder. I'm Brooks Baptiste.
And I'm Chelsea Vine for Atlanta News First. Niamani Watson is live at the Gwinnett County Courthouse for us. Niamani, this tragic accident, according to the mother's attorney, he says she should not be criminalized.
It's negligence. You can call it an accident all you want. Negligent.
Yes.
You forgot your kid in the car. Forgot your child in the car.
Still manslaughter.
Yeah, that's right. The mother's attorney says she was severely sleep deprived while taking care of 3 young children. He's pushing for a bill that would make in-car sensors mandatory as well as legal reform. Now, Lawrenceville police say 29-year-old Deja Coleman left her 1-year-old son in a hot car outside Northside Hospital, Gwinnett, for 9 hours. Investigators say she forgot the infant was in the back seat after dropping her 2 older children off at daycare before.
You heard that, right?
What?
She dropped the 2 older ones off at daycare. But you forgot the other one in the car? Where were you dropping him off at? How did you drop 2 other ones off and then forget you got a 3rd one?
Jesus. That's crazy.
Work. Her attorney, Tom Ford, says Coleman had barely gotten any sleep for days because the baby was teething, leaving her functioning in a severe state of exhaustion.
The baby was teething. I don't know. I've dealt with teething. I'm sure everybody here that's had children or grandchildren has dealt with teething.
I've seen that before too, Dean, and I always reply with, "You mean like a fucking child?" Yeah, these fucking people are so fucking stupid.
Something important so you don't forget your kid.
Yeah.
What's more important than your child? Nothing.
Fuck. That's the modern age, though. You know, these fucking kids are
because she was so exhausted, so exhausted. You know? So you're saying you shouldn't even have been driving then if you're that exhausted. So let's charge you with child endangerment also with the other children.
He says auto manufacturers can do more to help prevent hot car deaths. While backseat sensor technology already exists, Ford wants Congress to make it mandatory.
So now it's the car manufacturer's fault to make you remember your children in the back seat, right? And this attorney, they're wanting new mandates where all cars have to have them. You know, we're going to start getting, or we're going to start having special LED signs in bathrooms that says wipe your ass after taking a fucking shit? Do we have to remind people to clean your fucking ass after you take a shit, that you can't remember your kid in the back seat?
All new vehicles. At the same time, Ford is pushing prosecutors to drop the second-degree murder charge and look at involuntary manslaughter with probation.
It's easy to assume
This cocksucking lawyer right here is a fucking complete fucking fool. That if he actually believes with the shit that's about to come out of his mouth.
I believe that he believes the money in his pocket's good. He's one of them lawyers, I bet.
There must be some reason other than the sleep deprivation. There's not. There's not any other reason other than being tired. We don't lock people up because they're tired.
We do if it results in a death.
Unless you know the science,
we
you know
do.
what you're talking about.
So,
You
Iceman,
blame her.
if me and you are tired on our way home and we drift off to sleep, go head on into traffic and kill a car full of people, are we arrested for manslaughter?
Yes. Yes.
Outstanding.
So I mean, but you know, I was just tired. I shouldn't be arrested for being tired.
And if you don't understand the fucking science, shut the fuck up, bitch. There's millions of police officers across this nation that understand that the science says that if you're tired, pull the fuck over. If you're tired, don't go to work. You know, if you're that gone that you're not going to be able to exist, you know
And
what I mean? Fuck
what
you.
kind of science? I can guarantee you, this motherfucker couldn't tell you what a woman is.
What the fuck?
He's talking about science. I bet you he couldn't tell you what a woman is. See, if his head moves anymore, I swear he's got fucking Parkinson's.
For callous disregard.
Al Coleman remains behind bars without bond. Her next court hearing is set for August 11th. We did reach out to the Gwinnett County District Attorney's Office for
it's pretty
comment.
high up
They
there,
said they
ain't it,
could not
Jibo?
comment since this is an open case. Reporting live in Gwinnett County, I'm Niamani Watson, Atlanta News First.
Niamani, thank you. And it is important to note that kids' bodies heat up 3 to 5 times faster than adults, and they fail to cool down efficiently. That's according to health experts. So experts say never leave a child unattended in a car for any length of time. Even if the vehicle is parked in the shade or perhaps the windows are rolled down, you want to make it a habit to check your entire car, especially the back seat, before locking doors.
I always check my back seat when I get in and I get out to make sure the serial killer's okay.
The fuck?
I mean, come on, people. Are people, I guess I don't understand because I guess I've been a cop too long, and you know I do suffer for some hypervigilance there, but it's science. Yeah, it's just science. Yeah, the bitch deserves to be in prison. You can make all excuses you want. You forgot your kid. You dropped 2 off and just forgot the other one. You know, maybe you would be so tired if you had some help with your children and wasn't being out there fucking around and having all these baby daddies and nobody helping you raise them.
But not only does she deserve it, minimum manslaughter, every police officer that leaves their canine in the back seat deserves manslaughter charges as well. That's my fucking standing on it.
Yeah, OSHA keeps stupid people alive. Exactly. That's when I was growing up. We didn't have bicycle helmets. We played with lawn darts and other dangerous instruments.
We jumped fucking little wooden ramps in the fucking yard and shit, and almost broke. And when we fell off and we couldn't feel our arm, our dad would say, "Walk it off."
It's called culling the herd. The stupid ones didn't
dying one time.
The stupid ones didn't make it. We didn't have, warning labels on soap and dish detergent saying "do not eat." Okay. Because the smart ones aren't going to fucking eat it. You know, you didn't have to put warnings on glue that says not a hair product, stuff like that. Exactly. Aaron says he's never been a cop, but he grew up in the 80s, so he knows to check the back seat always. Y'all haven't watched enough scary movies, people. Next.
Oh man, have you seen that new Obsession?
No.
Oh, you got to watch it, dude. She's a keeper. That chick is amazing. She's all addicted to it.
Yeah, Aaron says he died once and his dad slapped him back to life just to yell at him. Yes. Yeah. And that's what...
That's fucking true.
I have to watch Obsession.
I remember knocking the wind out of myself one time on a bicycle and my dad going, "Well, if you couldn't breathe, you couldn't say that you can't breathe."
Yeah, it's like some people, I can't breathe. And how are you saying you can't breathe? Because if you can't breathe, you can't talk. If you can't breathe, it would sound like... That's what it's going to sound like when you can't breathe. When you can't breathe, that's what it sounds like. You don't sound like anything because you can't breathe. Because you need air to be able to make sound. Next, we're going to NYPD. God, you got to love DEI hires, huh?
She would make a good date for Roy, but she might leave him in the back seat.
Yeah, she might leave him in the back seat. You see, if we can't stink the PT Cruiser up like that with old Roy's dead body in it.
It'll be hell on this episode.
We are going to NYPD, and like I said, I love DEI hires, and this is a prime. This is a prime example. Yeah, but you still have people that are DEI hires that are still on the job
because it's
from back when they had it.
Your employment.
Yeah. And then you have shit like this happen. Now, this is like a commander, a boss at the NYPD. Very, very high-ranking official at the NYPD, okay? And the guys that work out there, they can tell you, you just don't get moved up the ranks like that usually. Like I said, it's DEI. And this bitch was...
got good lips.
This bitch was... No, she's a female.
But,
But you make decisions like she just made.
Jennifer Lackard went from Mount Vernon Public Safety to getaway driver.
Police arrested her and her son this morning. They say she drove the car for him after he shot at a rival gang member behind the Bronx Criminal Courthouse last week.
And today, that's where she went before a judge. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles live there now with the details. Darla.
Mike and Sade, this shooting happened right behind this courthouse in the middle of the day at around noon in the afternoon on June 29th. And prosecutors say that 49-year-old Jennifer Lackard is accused of attempted murder, attempted assault. They say her son came in here for a court appearance, and instead of that, he's accused of a drive-by shooting. 49-year-old Jennifer Lackard,
after court,
now
that's
former
wild.
Deputy Commissioner of Public Safety for Mount Vernon Police.
She was a commissioner. High ranking. She outranked, I guarantee you, she outranked every one of these guys right here walking her.
Yeah.
And she drove the car for the getaway car when her gang banging thug ass son did a fucking drive-by shooting. And you know what else? Her fucking husband was in the car too going along with it because he's a gang member also.
This is crazy.
What happened to
Do they not do
background checks? Did we not
background
do background checks?
Like, can you remember? Look, when I
How
was
did that
hired,
slip
they went
through?
Around, they asked they sent a deputy, actually 2 of them, to go communicate with every employer, all my former neighbors, all this shit. They tracked them all down to get to know everything about
I'm
me.
pretty sure they went.
hired
I think they came to my house and looked in my septic tank.
The Bronx criminal courtroom.
Knowing you, I would too.
Participating in a wild drive-by shooting outside of the very same courthouse. Prosecutors detailing the allegations during the Tuesday afternoon arraignment, telling the court that the June 29th shooting is all captured on surveillance video. Lackard, her husband James, and son Chase are seen leaving their Soundview apartment that morning. Her 20-year-old son is an alleged gang member and had a court appearance for a gun charge that day. But when he arrived, prosecutors say he opened fire outside at rival gang members, accusing Lackard of getting behind the wheel and helping him flee the scene.
Prior to entering to the courthouse, she's in front of this.
You know what the gang's name is?
NYPD.
The Slutty Gang.
No,
I'm not joking. Yes, it is.
No.
Yes. It's called
No.
Yes. What happened
There's
to Tough
a gang
Name?
called the Slutty Gang.
The Slutty Gang. Her over there, she's like, she could care less. That's why, I mean, she's basically, that was literally a thug with a badge.
Courthouse for about a good approximately 5 minutes.
The city of Mount Vernon issuing a statement saying, effective immediately, the city of Mount Vernon has terminated Jennifer Lackard's employment. The allegations are unrelated to her duties and do not stem from any conduct associated with the department. Lackard appointed Deputy Commissioner of Wellness for the city in 2020.
If I say DEI, Deputy Commissioner of Wellness.
Wellness.
Well, I mean, what the fuck is that? She walk around and give people Band-Aids and aspirin and shit? Or she tries to drive the car while her son shoots you. That seems pretty well myself right there, huh?
During the George Floyd protest, and has been lauded for her advocacy work with re-entry programs, serving 2 terms on Community Board 9 in the Bronx.
Ms. Lackard has for 20 years dedicated her professional life to the health and healing of impacted communities.
Fuck that bitch.
Again, this afternoon, Jennifer Lackard pleading not guilty to this indictment. Her attorney did not speak after court, but in court says that the picture painted by prosecutors is completely different than her life and her career.
They got you on videotape, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
It don't matter. It don't matter what you dedicated your life to. You were helping commit a freaking felony murder, attempted murder, felony, doing drive-bys and shit. I don't care what kind of career you had.
Well, she being this New York, she's probably gonna get released, but she ain't never gonna get that job back.
No, she'll be on her back with her legs up at a fucking drug house with her gang-banging son.
Bail was set at $75,000 and she'll be back in court in September. Reporting live in the Melrose section of the Bronx, Darla Miles.
Do better. Just fucking sickening. And this is why people don't trust cops. Right there. Commander of wellness. Unless you belong to a different, the non-slutty gang.
That's fucking absurd.
Look it up. I'm not joking. Next. New York? Part of it, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. I'll never be going down there. No time soon.
Not me either.
Not unless they turns red. This is actually a good story, this next one.
About time.
We only get them every now and then. Justification.
Describing a chaotic scene on Avery Street in Rochester as a homeowner shoots an intruder in what officers call a justified shooting.
So Dawson Levan heard from police about the incident, how it unfolded, all of that. He joins us now in studio. So Dawson, what did you hear today?
Well, Adam, Teresa, RPD says this home had already been burglarized 2 other times since June of this year, adding the homeowner used his legally registered handgun to fatally shoot the suspect. Now, the next door neighbor tells me he was scared when he woke up to gunshots around 4 a.m.
All I hear is fall. Oh, I'm thinking, you know what I mean? I'm thinking I got hit because I'm...
Get the fuck out of here. What?
I don't know what kind of gun goes fow, 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 fow. And this guy jumps up and says, I don't know what. I mean, let's watch him again. This guy's his own comedian. You know, you got to find him. But this gun says fow, 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 fow.
Gunshots around 4 a.m.
5. Oh, I'm thinking, you know what I mean? I'm thinking I got hit because I'm dreaming.
That's the terrifying sound neighbors described hearing this morning as RPD Captain Frank Umbrino says the homeowner reported hearing somebody coming in from his back door.
At that point, he used his legally registered handgun.
He'll come in the back door.
Shot the guy who broke in. It appears at this point that it's a justified shooting.
Just next door, neighbor Thaddeus Williams says he was laying on his couch when he heard the gunshots, and not long after...
I look out the window, I see big black cop cars like a truck. I see cop cars all the way from that tree all the way down to that stop sign. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro, whatever happened?
Once on scene, RPD says they found the intruder in the kitchen and shortly pronounced him dead, adding the homeowner is being fully cooperative with the incident.
My neighbor had to do what he had to do, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because stuff like that, again, doesn't happen over here at all.
Thaddeus tells me the most
It
trouble
happened
he ever
twice
saw
before.
on Avery Street was the occasional tipping over of trash cans. But after this, he says he's forced to be more alert of possible crime happening near his home.
I definitely raised my antennas, and now I'm definitely on 10 about everything now. And my father always said, don't open the door if someone's knocking at 3.
Listen.
Well, that's for demons. Open the door at 3 a.m.
G-Bo, you live close. You got to go do an interview and video it with Thaddeus.
Yeah, you gotta go.
You got to go talk to Thaddeus for us.
Be like, I'm here on behalf of the Motor Cop Chronicles crew with Thaddeus.
Because Thaddeus needs his own sitcom.
He does. He could definitely get an extra 10 minutes on the show.
He's even got a necklace on. You seen this necklace? Had that big 5? That reminds him of how many toes and fingers he has on each hand and foot. I mean, what the fuck? I don't know. So she'll get to a point position by the mayor who's getting the back door. Yeah. It's like I was having a dream. I had a dream. And that gun was going, fow, 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 fow. No, your necklace was saying 5, 5, 5, 5, though. If that gun was going 4, 4, 4, 4. So, I mean, just Thaddeus, you got me rolling. That's why I put this one in here, just because of Thaddeus. And it was justified.
Exactly what the fuck he deserved.
And
Go breaking in people's houses, people. That's how you get shot.
This is our last story.
The shooting death of a woman whose body was found in a Kansas City, Missouri parking lot.
KBC 9's Krista Tatchell is learning more about her life from those who are devastated by her death.
Kiara McGee, also known as Key, died here Sunday. Now friends are remembering her, how they loved her, and they want her killer found.
She gonna tell you.
Now, who shot this young lady? This young lady fine, and she got killed. Isn't all right? This is a good-looking woman right here, people.
She looks a little slow.
I'm not being sarcastic.
Anybody with baby hairs glued to their forehead looks slow to me.
I love you. Every time she see you, she gonna embrace you and let you feel her energy so that you know it's real. She was living life in full blast. Like, she lived her life as people would have wanted to, out loud. Out loud.
Friends say Kansas City performer Kiara McGee, known as Key,
Stripper.
could do it all.
What, strippers can't be good-looking?
Well, they're supposed to be good looking, but she's a performer. I'm like, come on. If it was a cop, they would have said she was a cop, even if she was a former cop or a former fireman. Why can't she say stripper?
She's an entertainer.
Yeah, right. She's a professional dancer.
Lord said she got that gorilla glue in her
That's
hair.
what I'm saying. Anybody that does that
No,
shit.
because did y'all see that lady that used gorilla glue in her hair? That shit foamed up on her. It didn't look good.
Well, yeah, that's Gorilla Glue. It foams up. This girl's using that Dollar Tree fucking Squeeze-Its.
Oh, no, that's that. She got that expensive hair going.
Well, I mean,
She mastered everything she put her hand on. She could do it. She could rap, she could act, and she wasn't afraid of life. That's what I'm saying. If there was something that could be done, she was gonna do it.
Just from what I came from, just my story, my peoples, my fallen, my soldiers that's no longer here. That's my motivation.
You get it now?
Sunday around 4 a.m., McGee was in a parking lot near a club where she worked. Police say a large crowd gathered, gunfire blasted, and McGee died. She had just been with her friend at a bar near 18th and Vine.
I guess when God is calling you, you gotta go.
No one else was hurt. Police are looking for suspects.
I hope that everybody gets their justice in whatever way.
Krista Tatchell, KBC 9 News.
If you have information or
That's
video.
true. Unfortunately, this girl probably wasn't even a target.
Probably not.
She lost her life because, I mean, she was working in undesirable neighborhoods, not good areas. Probably hanging around with, like, she made that comment with my soldiers and all that stuff like that. She's hanging around, undesirable people, and you get caught up in that life, and then you get caught up with a stray bullet, because, when you're shooting sideways with a switch, nobody, just stand still because they'll just shoot everybody around you and not you. Unfortunately, she was a pretty girl. I mean, y'all don't have to agree with me. I think she was pretty. What?
She's pretty dead. She's pretty dead.
Let's vote on some hot nuts. We have
the motherfucker with the baby in the backseat.
We got we got booty hole gun, little Debbie thief. We got the police sergeant stealing nudie pics. We got the mom with the kid in the back seat. And we got the NYPD drive-by lady.
That's pretty fucking stupid. I'll give you that one, but causing the loss of life of a child and then blaming that shit on the fact you were tired, that's pretty fucking shitty.
Yeah, I'm going to do that one too. And her lawyer.
Yeah, the lawyer, he's a little something extra. But he is just that, a fucking lawyer.
Yeah. Jibo says, yeah, same one. Kelly, yeah. Like I said, there's no excuse. She can try to play the victim. Oh, I was tired. Guess what? I've been tired plenty of times.
Did the baby pass? Because I heard him
Yeah, no, the
saying
baby died. Yeah, the baby's dead. Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, then you got two siblings that their parent, lost their brother, knowing the mom's a dumbass. Well, if she forgets you, the lawyer, scientist, yeah. It's
Yeah, because
science.
you know that shit, if they let her out, she'll be like, the other kids would be like, well, don't forget us, Mom.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I
like
mean.
that's a lifetime. She's not, regardless if they let her out or if she serves 5 years and it gets out, this is something that's going to be in that back of everybody's mind for the
It's
rest
science,
of
but
their
it's
life. This is
science.
something- I hope the kids never have to watch court because that is fucking terrible. It's science.
It's science.
That's how this works. Science. It's criminal science.
It's tired. You ain't never been tired. Being tired is not a crime. Yeah, it is when you kill somebody.
You kill somebody. Yeah, when it results in a fatality. That's like, even in some states, that woman that's being charged for murder, the prosecutor or whatever the fuck she is, the commissioner, just being in the car with somebody in some states, shooting, and that other passenger shoots at somebody, because you're in the vehicle, you could be charged with the murder as well. It happens all the fucking time. So
Well, I will say this week, when I was going looking for stories and stuff, it
I
is
sent you a bunch, but
completely.
Sarah, right?
No, you sent me one. It's freaking was completely fake.
No, ain't no
Yeah.
bullshit.
No,
We're
that
gonna
was
find out.
that first one was fake as shit.
What, the female deputy losing
Yeah,
her shit?
yeah.
That was not AI.
Yeah, it was, because how's the guy come crawling down the hallway when he was way somewhere else
it's
before and
cut.
stuff like that?
It's definitely cut.
It's fake.
But I'm gonna find out if it's fake. 'Cause
It's
I'm gonna
fake.
ask one of the partners over there to see
AI.
what's going on.
AI. But there's a shit ton of young people killing people again this week. I'm waiting for the Nolan Wells stuff to come out. You know what I haven't heard, and I was looking up, the baby Cohen case with the little 1-year-old Mississippi that was shot sitting in his mom's lap by the police. Still nothing on it. It's been over 2 months. Still nothing. I don't know what's taking so long on it. They need to do something, say something. And
Well, did they already arrest somebody or no?
no, nobody's been arrested. Nobody's been arrested.
That's crazy. You know, at this point, they're probably not going to then.
So I mean, but they got. Let's do something. So, but they've been awful quiet on it. And of course, you got the Nolan Wells cases. You know, like I said, my conspiracy theory, my opinion, is that he was out there. If you look at that island, there's not a tree one on that island. He'd been out there all day. He was out there with that girl, and he needed to take a shit. So he went out in deeper water, about neck deep, away from other people, to take a shit, and he got pulled in a rip current and drowned.
What the fuck? Why would you shit in the water?
Where else you gonna shit?
On the beach. I'm gonna dig a little fucking hole and poop in
in front of everybody.
Yeah,
there's thousands of people out there. There's thousands of people out there.
Around you or something. Bro, shitting in the water is no bueno. If I would have killed him had I have been in that water feet away.
That's why he went way far away from everybody, and nobody saw him drown.
And was like, "Hey, Holstera." Yes.
Nobody saw. That's where nobody saw him drown, because he swam out away so far away from everybody to take a shit.
Or the shark got pissed off because he fucking shit in his water, and he was like, "Bro, did you?"
This ain't no Snickers bar. This ain't no Snickers.
bar.
I like my Snickers with nuts.
Shark got all pissed off and took him. That's what happened. Motherfucker, who poops in the water? Bro, tell me you could poop in a swimming pool. I couldn't. I could piss in a pool, but I can't shit in a pool.
I couldn't shit in the pool either. I'm just saying, I think that's what happened though. There's wasn't a tree or nowhere to hide on this entire island. Thousands of people out there. He was wanting that girl, so he went out too far by himself, away from everybody, because they're saying somebody had to see him drown. I'm like, well, if somebody saw him drown, he went too far out by himself to take a shit, got caught in a rip current, and drowned.
So he thought maybe if he shit in a rip current, it would suck it out the ocean.
No, I think he just went far enough away from everybody and shit. That's why nobody's seen him drown.
I could argue this in court all day. Can you shit in water? Like,
yeah, you can.
He had to be like this deep in water.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to be treading water.
No, you can be on your tiptoes.
And I mean, he was straining like.
How do you know he was straining? I mean, maybe he didn't have to strain.
So fucking weird, pooping, and regardless, the hot nuts chick. It's the let the kids die, but the I don't get it. Pooping in the water.
Yeah.
You could tell me a million things that would make sense, but I don't think I can get behind that.
Think about it. This island has 0 trees. It's just a big sand island. There's nowhere to hide, nothing to get behind him. Thousands of people out there. He's trying to hook up with the hottie. He don't want the hottie to see him taking a squat on the beach somewheres, so he goes out in the water away from everybody. Nobody's around. So that's why nobody saw him drown. Because he was away from everybody, taking a shit, and got sucked up in a rip current and drowned. And nobody seen it happen. Because he was so far away from everybody because he was taking a shit.
I'm saying your logic is sound. I'm just not saying, how do you... Because he would have got out of the water covered in shit.
No, not necessarily. You can take his hand and just rub it off. You know he had runny shit. Maybe, I mean, he was black dude. You wouldn't have noticed. It's all brown. What?
This is wild. This is wild. I don't know. It's totally practical. I mean, I guess.
You ain't never shit in the woods?
I've shit in the woods. I've not shit in the water.
Okay,
I
then.
can promise
Just
you that.
because you hadn't.
Does anybody in the comment section, do you prefer shitting underwater? I don't know.
What's that little thing you said?
I don't know. It looks like a cloud with a person standing in it. We can't see them in the chat. They're filtered, but they pop up on that little thing.
Dane, you need to send me that information where I can get one of those whiskey bottles like you got and you showed me. I want that. So send me that information or something. Email
Why wouldn't you
it to
just shit
me.
in your hand and throw it at her? I thought that's the way you flirt nowadays.
I don't know. That's only San Francisco.
And the rehab facilities.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But Dane, email it to me at motorcopchronicles@gmail.com or get Jordan or somebody to give you my phone number and call me or text me with it or something like that. You know, I really want to get one.
It's got
I know where you ordered it. See, Aaron shit in the water. He said he did it in the shower this morning.
Now, to be fair, I've shit off the side of a boat, but I've never been in the water. Like, I know this is a weird conversation.
Little more. Kelly says she shit
Going
in the water.
zoo monkey.
She was 8 and it floated up.
No corn in a Snickers bar.
He says call going zoo monkey.
Fucking.
I'm just saying that's my theory on why they saying nobody saw him. Why did nobody see him drown? I think that's why.
Nobody expected him to go in the water.
Because he went out there to take a poo-poo. He'd been out there all day. They'd been out there since 10 o'clock. Last time somebody saw him was around 4 or 5 o'clock.
None of that. I mean, if they're having drinks or anything like that, and that could contributed to it, and he was out there a little drunker, so it would be
Yeah,
easy to slip under.
Pretty sure he was drunk. I mean,
You don't waffle that shit down the drain?
You like squishing between your toes and stuff?
Oh, shit.
Like a little mud pie.
Mud pie.
All right, everybody. We're just getting like nasty and gross because the whole stare. I'm just telling my conspiracy theory. Everybody, stay safe. Appreciate y'all coming. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. No sheepdogs, only lions. Till next time.
Student is suing Fort Collins police after.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you
Apparently, I don't know anything about you.
I'ma do shit my way.
I know you're gonna go poo in the shower now, ain't you?
Fuck no.
No, you're gonna sit in the bathtub and see how it goes.
Well, the bathtub's a better idea. At least we'd be able to understand if it covers you. Waffles.